Hi guys, welcome to the Mythic Boost channel and welcome back for the second stream of the day. It's our usual Wednesday, it's Broken Sword Live. We are on the Serpent's Curse, we are on episode 3 and it's exciting stuff. Don't forget if you are new to the channel to put those follows down. It's making Twitch a really wicked place to be for us. For all sorts of things, we were streaming Fortnite earlier on today, but this is partly where my true love lives, and that's old school retro point and click gaming, which I love. I totally love it. Hey Jansen, how are you doing, dude? Nice to have you in the chat, buddy. Good to have you here. This is really cool. So as we knew from previous, we're gonna have a little bit of a recap. We were at Vera Security. We were trying to find out the guys that were managing the security system for the gallery where the picture was stolen from. We helped out Bassam over here with his sign, which was possibly the most difficult puzzle I've ever come across in any of these games. It was so obscure. We even had to use some hints on it because I wasn't prepared to, I don't Google answers on this, but I've never played this. It's just tricky. So, we've got all the information we could get out of, I can't even think of the woman's name that was in here. I don't know. Can't remember. But there was that. She was there. Character gallery. Here we go. What was her name? Where is she? There you go. Annette. That was it. That was Annette. Cool. And let's just go for a quick recap what we got in our bag as well. Remember, we've got our phone. We've got the horrible odor toilet from the gallery. We've got Matey's nail clippers. We've got the Vera Security completion note. We've got some wire, which was from Bassam's sign. Some smatches, a bit of digestive, a cockroach in a box, and the photograph of Annette and Lane together. I think what we're up to now is
Time to confront Lane.
Let's head out here. Let's go and confront Lane to see if he fesses up to what happened at the gallery. Let's head back to the gallery and see if he's still there. If he is, oh hello. Looks like we're not getting in here anytime soon.
The gallery was sealed off. The place.
Thank you very much.
Lane wasn't exactly easy to miss. It looked like he wasn't around.
Well, no, the Lane is massively around. Like he's, yeah, the dude too. Check this out. This is what having the best wife in the world is all about. Look, I've literally just been bought hummus, cucumber sticks, and carrot sticks whilst I'm doing my stream. So if I'm having a little cheeky munch, it's cool. Cool. So he's not here. Doesn't look like we can get in.
The door was locked and sealed off with police tape. I needed to find Lane, and I was sure he wasn't in there.
Let's try and have a look through the window just to see if we can't see anything through the office window. Obviously, we've already been here and turfed out by the popo earlier on.
I could see Henri's office.
Right, where do we go? Let's go down and see if the guy at the cafe's seen him. After that, I suppose the option is go to Lane's house. We sort of worked that out earlier. Lane used to go in here a lot, didn't he? Have a chat to the waiter, see if Lane's been back in.
Hi.
Monsieur?
Okay, let's see if he's seen
I'm
Lane.
looking for Mr. Lane. Has he been here?
Ah, yes, monsieur. He came by earlier. Told me he was off to console Henri's widow. I hope she's out.
How old do you think I am, dude? Feel free, and the answer to this is tell the truth. Don't say anything to make me feel good, because whatever you say, you could call me 50 and I wouldn't care less. So, yeah, how do you think I am? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to send a tweet quickly, guys, just to let everyone know I'm live, which I'm sure you'll appreciate. If you just give me 2 seconds to send this tweet out, we can go. So, hi guys and girls. Guys and girls, we are back playing #Broken Sword Live on at Twitch. Come by and enjoy the epic story line unfold. We'll put in a hashtag mythic booster. As always, guys, if you're tweeting anything out to do with the channel, use the geek at heart, because we are all big geeks at heart here. 27. Good lad. Good lad. No, I am 34. I'm actually 35 at the end of June. So, yeah, quite a bit older than that, dude. But I'm young at heart. I've spent a lot of years teaching youngsters. I spent 15 years teaching, all manner of people to rock climb and do outdoor pursuits. But a lot of it was sort of youngsters and school kids. So I spent a lot of time working with kids. So, that keeps you young at heart when you used to sort of just chilling with youngsters. And you got to get on the level with them as well, because actually, obviously, rock climbing's predominantly quite scary for some. If you're on the level with people and you can sort of chill and interact with them, and sort of, some of the things youngsters are keen in, whether that's music or computer games. But I say I'm a big geek anyway. I love watching new Marvel films. I love playing computer games. My wife loves playing computer games and watching all the Marvel films. All of our friends do. All of our family do. So, it's something I don't have to try to do. This is my love. It's a hobby and I enjoy it immensely. I suppose it keeps you young. Give me 2 seconds. Let me finish this last bit. Hashtag broken sword. If you guys want to go and check out the guys that obviously make Broken Sword, it's Revolution Games, which is at RevBot on Twitch. And then, yeah, I'm going to tag in a few of the other guys. So, Twitch squads at Twitch Hosting Network, and who are the other guys? At Street, there you go, Hyper Streamers, there we go, and tweet, there we go, cool. So that's that Twitter post done. So Lane was here earlier on. I don't know if we're going to find any more. You love climbing, good man, good man. Well, I used to compete, and I trained a load of the kids that are currently going to the Olympics in a couple of years, so that's quite cool. So,
Monsieur?
My claim to fame.
Are you sure Lane's gone to visit Henri's widow?
Yes, that's what he told me.
Okay. We know he's gone. So we kind of assumed. Let's see if he...
Do you recognize the woman in this photo?
She was here the other night with Len.
Haha, nice.
Sneaked away to the gallery together, without paying their bill.
My suspicions of Lane were mounting, but I didn't really think he had it in him.
No, I don't really think he has it in him either, to be. I think he's just a bit of an idiot. Probably in the wrong place. Right, let's get over to Henri's house, because by the sounds of it, that's where Lane is. And that'll be pretty cool. Oh, also, guys, whilst you're in stream, obviously I'm just sort of chilling out at the moment. Good films to watch that are out on Netflix or Amazon Prime or anything like that.
Do we have a grand scheme or just
recommendations for later on this evening when I'm chilling out with the real boss? What should we watch? Let's see if we can get up on the intercom. They're probably gonna tell me to do it. I'm genuinely gonna munch this whilst we're doing this, guys. So hopefully that's cool.
This is George Stobart. May I come up?
I'm sorry, this is a very inconvenient time. Come back later.
I know that's you, Mr. Lane. I need to talk to you.
Uh-huh.
I need to talk to Madame Dubois.
I'm sure it can wait.
Mr. Lane, does the name Annette mean anything to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
If you don't let me in, I'll tell the police about your interesting connection to the security company.
All right then.
Uh-huh.
Come on, but make it brief.
Well done, George. Just a quick one, guys, as well in the stream. What all the volume's good, so my volume, game volume, and so on and so forth. You know, hopefully you can hear everything over all the stuff. Game's loud
Dear
enough.
Lord, George, you have the worst timing. Is this a bad time to accuse you of lying? What do you want?
Check
I've
out
just come
all
from
the
Vera's
random
security.
nude pictures of the
So-
wife. I tell you what, these need to get looked at because they are wrong. Right.
What
Have a
do
chat
you
with
know
you.
about the owner of
I got the
Villa
tunes.
Security? I've never had the pleasure. Tell me about Annette. Who? From Vera Security. I don't know any...
Yes, you do, you lying round dude.
I'm surprised you let your conquests keep souvenirs.
Where did you get that?
Annette lent it to me.
Quit moving
Rumbled.
around, for God's sake.
Let's try this again, shall we?
Can you tell me anything about the owner of Vera?
Annette told me he's some angry-looking Russian chap.
Uh,
Come on, Lane. Tell me about Annette.
All right. I had a fling with her, okay? Now keep your voice down, please.
And you two fixed the security for the robbery?
I'm pretty sure he's having a fling with Lebois'
The fling was a mistake.
wife
She
as
turned
well.
out to be rather needy.
Oh,
I believe you. You're not a criminal, just a lecherous old man.
Less of the old, if you don't mind.
uh,
As it happens, I make a lot of women happy.
Especially when you leave them.
yeah.
Okay, Lane. Take off.
You can't tell me what to do.
There's plenty of
want
you
me
to
show
make.
Bijou this picture?
All right, I'm going. You haven't heard the last of me, Stobart.
Promise?
And give me that photo.
Nope. Really? What on earth would you give this dude the photo? What an idiot. Come on, boys. Really?
If Lane was telling the truth, that meant that Annette was lying. She said she'd never met the owner and was very keen to get rid of me.
Yeah.
I wondered if she was hiding something interesting in that back office.
Are you going to introduce yourself properly?
I'm going to give it a whirl in a minute, love.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, madame. My name's George Stobart.
Call me Bijou.
I'm loving these tunes. I'm probably having a quite little like head boogie here. Right. Sorry, just sort of like
Hello, young man.
random boogie headspace.
A delight to have a new visitor. What can I do for you?
I'm from the insurance company. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Henri, my poor sauvage. He died in his prime.
Could I just ask you a few questions?
Well, why not? A little company might just pep me up, as you Americans might say.
Well, let's ask the music because the tunes
Your
are
record player
sick.
seems to be stuck on the same song.
Yes, this song gives me great comfort. It reminds me of Henri.
Can you tell me about the gallery? Was the business doing well?
The gallery was Henri's baby. He never spoke to me about it.
So you weren't involved?
Not at all. Business is not my thing.
Henri was very brave at the gallery. He tried to stop the thief and paid the ultimate price.
Henri was my lamb and my little pussycat.
Bless him. Fair play, jumping in front of the robber though. He like ultimate no hesitation.
How are you coping?
I'm still trying to take it in, chérie.
Only laying on the other side of the living room, bless him.
Bijou, I think someone involved with the gallery helped the thief. It wasn't Hector Lane. He's not devious enough.
No, he's not. He's just a bit of a prat, really.
I don't know. But I will get to the bottom of it, I promise you.
Interesting. Should we? We need to ask about a
Does
few of
this
these
smell
things.
good
I
to
think.
you?
It's heavenly, isn't it?
Ah.
Henri loved it.
Love the fact that everyone thinks it's rank apart from her. Bless her.
Do you know this company, Vera Security?
Interesting. Now she does.
I don't. I've never heard of them.
Boo. Okay, fair enough.
Hey, this might cheer you up. Say hello to Trevor.
A cockroach?
I prefer the word pal.
And I prefer the word pest. Please never show it to me again.
Only our little mate.
Thank you for your help, Bijou.
My pleasure, young man. Do come back any time.
Bijou appeared to know nothing. I still couldn't discount Lane.
No, we
Annette,
couldn't.
on the other hand, had lied about Vera's security's owner.
We had, but I think we knew that anyway. Like, Annette properly comes across as being shady AF. Let's have a look at this stereo.
The stereo was playing the same tune over and over again.
Need to have
You
a...
have a beautiful home, Bijou.
Oh, thank you. I do like beautiful things.
on here. Stuffed dog. Is this like real stuffed dog?
A small stuffed dog sat on the table.
Like real stuffed dog?
Poor creature. Was that a tear in its glassy eye?
Oh. Yeah, totally, man. I'm always up for games. Totally.
Henri was now dressed in a cheap suit. On balance, I prefer the waistcoat.
Yeah, waistcoat's cool. Yeah. Right, I think it's bail. Or let's just check this table out. Make sure. Let's just check this
The
view.
view through to the Bois de Boulogne was stunning.
What?
America is my country, and Paris is my hometown.
Love it. Have a nose at the dressing table.
Sherry, please don't touch my table. I keep everything in perfect order.
Perfect order. It looks like it's over the shelf. Nothing over here. Maybe we need to just do one last check, just to make sure we've literally covered everything.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Truth or dare?
Huh.
Truth.
And there was I, hoping
Random.
you'd say dare.
No. Random ass. Oh, there we go.
Quite unusual these days to bring the coffin home.
Henri loved a good wake. Said they were better than any party.
Huh. What's the story behind the stuffed dog?
Oh, Fifi. I was heartbroken when she went. I had her preserved so that we could be together forever.
That's very touching.
Isn't it?
What's the song called?
Jasmine by the Airy Lobsters. Before your time, I'm sure. It's a band that Henri fronted in the 70s. They got to number 2 in the Swedish charts.
Love
Big
it.
time, huh? Anything else you can tell me about the gallery?
No, I rarely went there. As I said, Henri took care of everything.
Henri looks very peaceful.
Doesn't he? I wish I could keep him here forever.
Like Fifi? Well, not quite like Fifi, obviously. I'm sure his killer will be found.
It's a cruel world that takes my Henri away from me.
Sad,
Thank you
sad.
for your help, Bijou.
My
I love the fact this woman's name is Bijou. Right. Do we have to go back to Vera
Night
Security?
was falling.
There we go.
Annette would have left for the evening.
Yeah.
It was time to pay a visit to Vera Security.
Huh, I like it. Here's the plan. The plan is break the chuff in. Let's do it. Short time later.
The empty mall was lit by bright moonlight. The perfect ambiance for a little detective work. I wanted a good look at that back office. I just had to find a way in.
I reckon we can hotwire this electricity box.
It was the shutter control. There was no sign of a button or a keyhole. It must have been controlled remotely. A wire ran up to the electrical box above.
I reckon, yeah, which is what we're saying. I reckon we can get into this. I don't already know how we're going to do it. We're going to use Matey's box.
There was an electrical box up there, but I couldn't reach it from the ground.
I know. Yeah, I moved the box. Already spotted. Don't tell me I'm only going to be able to move it left and right. Come on. Behave. I don't know. My guess would be 16. 16, something like that. 14. There we go. That wasn't a bad guess. I think. I'm looking for. I think Ethan and all those guys are a similar sort of age as well. If I remember correctly.
All Bassam's stuff was safely locked away. Rearranging the sign had been a stroke of genius.
Stroke of genius.
Even if I do say so myself.
Stroke of impossibility. Can't get to the box from the floor. There's got to be a way that once we move this box. Right, brilliant. That's pretty helpful. Way we can like move it round some.
There was an electrical box up.
Didn't reach it from the ground. We know that. How do we...
The box was in the perfect position to access the beam above.
Oh, I've literally got to get around it then.
The box was in the...
Hey.
The box was in the perfect position.
How do I get on it though? Get on the box. Get up on the box. Yeah, cool. I want to move it. Let's just get up on it. Oh.
Rearrange.
No, come here. I want to move it. Get on top of it. On top of the box. Yeah, on top of the box. Do want it there, do I? Ooh.
Maybe I could use it to gain some height.
Yes. And put it back where it blooming well was. Get on the box. Chat, how do we get on the box? Ah! Isn't... Yeah, no. Okay, there's more stuff I can click. Really? Ah, okay, right, so you can see why I'm confused. Right, this thing here looked a lot further back. I thought that was like back by the door. It was a really weird optical illusion that stopped.
I popped the lid open. Inside was an aircon unit and bingo, the master controls for the shutters.
Cut the wire, innit?
That was close. The wire was live. It was the master controller for the shutters. The wire connected the power supply to the master controller.
Turn the switch off. Drop that one. Drop this one.
It was the cable from the shutter control.
We now use the wire? Like,
There was only one end to attach to. There was only one.
I feel like we got to like hotwire
My
it.
wire was too short to bridge the gap. The wire connected the power. The aircon blade was exposed. I was glad it wasn't spinning.
Fist. I'm wondering if we can now just bypass. Hey! Now just bypass it. Put you back on. Oh yeah. Boom. That's what I'm saying. Boom. Aha, yeah. Ah, yeah. Right, are they going to block this door? No, they're not. Nom. Right. The little thing down there wasn't him there before.
In the drawer was a single Q-tip. It was my lucky day. It hadn't been used.
A random Q-tip, of course we have. Why would we not?
The room was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing.
Ah, we can use the phone?
Vera Security had disconnected their phone. There was no point.
Oh. Is there a light switch outside? There'll be a light switch. So, it must be in here, whatever it is. Literally just pitch. Ah! Ah ha ha. Nice. Turn on the light switch. Boom!
In the corner of the room was a pizza delivery scooter.
Ha ha ha.
Just like the one the killer had escaped on.
Yeah. And we know it. Air vent.
Just mess and empty boxes.
Oh, hello. What's this shredding stuff going on? This is interesting. What's the shredder gear? I think we probably...
There was a letter jammed in the shredder. The shredder was jammed.
Let's unjam it.
I tried to free the gears, but they were jammed solid. Its service was long overdue. There was a letter jammed in the shredder. The shredder was jammed.
You don't say. Something we can
The letter was partially shredded.
do with looking at this. Get it out. Q-tip
That would be pointless.
has a point. It's not pointless.
That wasn't... The shredder was jammed. The letter was partially shredded.
We'll move away from this for a minute. We'll come back to it in a second. Oh, patch
Oil
oil.
had dripped from the scooter onto the floor.
Ah, I know. Q-tip, oil.
I smeared some oil onto the cotton bud.
Check
It
out
was
the
a pizza
scoop.
delivery scooter. It was a pizza...
Go to the shredder, and we'll use the oil on the shredder. Nice. Yep. Q-tip with oil. On
I
the gear.
smeared the gears with oil.
I'll try it.
was time to see what was in the letter.
Ah. Oh, here we go. To rearrange the pieces, interact with the piece to pick it up. You can then move the piece to a different location. Simply move the piece to a new position. Okay, fine. Want to go. That's the logo from the gallery. That's for sure. Love a good puzzle. Proper old school puzzle. Right, up there. Ah, there we go. Hello. Been confirmed. Make the rest of the lizard up out of the thing. Like a bit of something. Where's the other little bit of this? There you go. Okay. Ah, not very long, dude. Not very long at all. Ah, Ghost. Good to have you here, buddy. Thanks, dude. I don't know if you've banged that follow down. No, not very live at all. Looking at this, I went live about 22, so 15 minutes, something like that. Not very long at all, buddy. Not very long at all. So, yeah, just sort of starting to work our way through. We're just trying to work our way through this. Get it all in the right order, really. Somewhat frustrating. See, this looks like it's the top corner. That looks like it goes there. We need like a left-hand side. Like it should. It's like a leg. Henry. No. Doors. Oh, there you go. Is this like this one? There we go. Now we're getting something. Ah, cool. Cheers, buddy. Didn't realise that. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, we've moved everything over here. I was actually keeping an eye out for you because I thought, oh, do you know what? I was trying to work out how I could get hold of you. I knew you'd be upset if you missed it. So, yeah, we're over here. It just sort of made more sense. It was just sort of, yeah, I don't know. It just made more sense to use Twitch for stuff like this. It's a great platform. I was keen, I was keen to use it. I was keen to get involved. So, yeah. So now all the live content is over here on Twitch. So, yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying using it as a platform quite a lot, actually. Ah, hang on, forthcoming. Missed a bit there. Letter, there we go. No. Like separate bits, or am I just being an idiot? I feel like I'm being a bit of a freak now. Not gonna lie. Ah, anonymous, there we go. What do you reckon? Hey guys, everyone in the chat. We're just sort of piecing together this catastrophe of a thing. I feel like I'm like literally missing a whole freaking bit. Parado 10. Ah, there we go. There we go. This just feels like it's in the wrong place. Ah, is this just at the bottom? Ah, right, I'm being a divvy. Appointment. The owner. Bruce. Opening. Ah, Vigos. Yeah, it's not a problem at all. I use both Twitch and YouTube regularly. I only heard that you... after the fact. Yeah, I'm posting it back on YouTube as well, dude. But obviously the reruns are here on Twitch as well, just to watch. So it's easy to do, buddy. For forthcoming. This needs to go further over. That's why I'm missing it. That's what's going wrong. Ah! There's bits hidden underneath and all sorts. That's not fair. That'll be why then. Anonymous.
It was the letter from Henri confirming.
God, that was complicated.
Had the contract for the exhibition.
What's with
It also revealed
them
who
dirt?
was in charge at Vera. A guy.
Random
named
emote.
At first glance, it all seemed pretty run-of-the-mill. But why was Henri thanking Medovsky for being generous? And why was he pleased to represent him? Maybe Medovsky was the owner we'd been looking for.
Maybe.
Didn't add up. I had a gut feeling. There was something fishy going on.
Okay.
The air vent had a tiny catch on the side. The air vent had a tiny catch on the side.
Let's open the tiny little side then.
Through the grill, I could see something glinting, but it was too dark to tell what it was.
That tiny little cat side, shall we? Let's do that. That's a cracking idea.
The air vent had a tiny catch on the side.
Open it.
I only had a few matches. Using one now probably wasn't a...
Looking out with something? Paperclip?
The paperclip was perfect for the job.
Oh,
There was definitely something in there.
love it. Got it then.
Now, what are you... Gotcha. Well, would you believe it? It was a gun. And very likely the one that had been used to shoot Henri.
Oh,
Aha!
merde.
So, what have we here? L'Américain, Monsieur Stobart.
This guy knows who are. That's bad.
You will rue the day you crossed my path, because now you are caught in my net like a little red herring.
Inspector, I'm investigating the robbery.
No, monsieur. You are breaking and entering an innocent storeroom.
I found the murder weapon.
Found? No. Planted? Yes. Move! Arrest this man and take him to the station.
Really?
I shall squeeze you, Monsieur Stobart,
Oh, please don't.
until your pips squeak.
This guy's a proper weirdo.
Thanks, Ronnie. I just wish I'd got some better shots of the killer.
Are you kidding? That stuff from the head is very dramatic. You did good, Nico.
So, what's next?
Get me an interview with the owner, and you've got Sunday's front page.
I'm on it already.
Keep me up to speed.
Good love.
Let me know before you write
Nice.
things up, okay?
Of course. Oh, gotta go. Someone at the door.
Yeah, he's a proper detective douche. He's a bit of a prat, really.
Are you Nicole Collard?
Yes, can I help you?
I need to sit down.
Who's this guy
Gotta come in.
hiding behind the door? What, stream-wise? Or playing later on this evening? Who is this dude?
Would you like a glass of wine?
Yes, those stairs are a nightmare.
This guy sounds a little bit like one of the characters from Transformers, the movie, the new one. Slightly like Optimus Prime.
That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
My name is Tiago Marquez. I saw your report on the robbery.
I found your address. I came straight away. I needed to see you.
And why is that?
The stolen painting, La Malédiction. It belongs to me.
Interesting.
Ronnie had wanted me to interview the owner, and now here he was. Or rather, he was somebody who claimed to be the owner.
Interesting. Okay. For you then, dude.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Tiago Marquez, the rightful owner of La Malédiction. What else is there to tell?
The fact that I'm somewhat intrigued as to
So
who the
stolen
chuff you
painting
are.
is yours. Tell me more.
La Malédiction belonged to my family in Catalonia in the 30s, before the Civil War.
So what was it doing here in Paris?
Catalonia is lovely.
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father, but not me. I escaped. I have been looking for it ever since. You have to help me find it.
Hey guys, just a quick one as well. Welcome to the stream if you've just dropped in. We're playing Broken Sword, Serpent's Curse. We're on episode 3. All the previous episodes are get holdable from the video section of the channel. If you are new, don't forget to pad that follow down, and that way you won't forget when we're going live next time. You'll get a notification as to the point where we go live, but Broken Sword will always be every single Wednesday. That's the easiest way to remember it. We're part of the way through, but thank you so much for dropping in. Don't forget to get involved in chat. If you think I'm missing something, don't give away sort of all the puzzles if you've played the game before. I'm getting stuck, and I'll offer some help, guys. You hear an dream.
You traveled all the way from Catalonia?
No, since the war, I've lived in France, in the southwest. And now I want the painting back.
Question?
Did you lose all your family in the Civil War?
When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
I'm sorry.
I would have stayed and fought for freedom, but I was just a boy.
You've got my attention, but if I'm to help you, I need more to go on.
I have something. These old photographs. It is of me and my family.
This is interesting.
See the painting above the fireplace?
Oh wow! So this is
It's La
right at the
Malédiction.
start.
The photographs suddenly appear to link the old man to the painting.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So this is literally, dude, from right at the beginning of sort of the intro. Okay. This is...
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
I need to see them.
Why?
Please, I must see them.
Why?
All right. Here they are.
This is somewhat suspect. I don't see why this guy certainly knows the robbery was.
This one was rejected. George got in the way. Typical.
Who is this George?
Just a friend. He insured the painting.
So, he will know who is this liar who claims to own my painting.
I don't think he does. He would have told me. This is the best shot I took. They used it in the paper.
Yes, it is how I recognize La Malédiction, my painting.
It does look like the one in your photograph.
So close, but now it is lost again.
We'll find it, dude. Starting to believe him.
Here's the thief making off with that painting.
Tattoo's
What is
interesting.
that tattoo on his arm?
Looks like a skull and crossbones.
Bad.
Headhunters,
You will find him, and then you will find my painting.
I can try, monsieur.
You must, mademoiselle.
Bit interesting. Badly framed photo.
This shot didn't come out too well.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Finally, La Malédiction in all its splendor. The lines, the color, the detail. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Then take it. That shot is no good to me.
Really? Thank you, mademoiselle.
Sounds like he needs this. Try and find something. It sounds a bit
Marquez's
interesting.
story was very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it.
Yeah, we did.
I wondered if the gallery kept ownership records.
This guy is just—it's just so dodge that he's
And
randomly
while I
here.
didn't wholly trust him, this was the one lead that I didn't want to lose.
No.
Where are you staying?
What? Nowhere. Here, perhaps.
I didn't want him to stay in my apartment.
No, God no.
There was another solution. My neighbor is out of town for a few days. You could stay there.
Yes, that would be good. Thank you.
I'm
Great, let's
totally
go.
confused by this dude. Totally.
Adam said that he would leave the spare key under
He
the
looks a
mat.
little bit like Stan Lee.
My neighbor had left a key for me under the doormat. Which reminded me I hadn't watered his plants for a week.
Oops.
The key wasn't there.
Interesting.
The door was locked, but my neighbor always left a key under the mat. The gap was wide, but not wide enough for my fingers.
Ah, this. Yeah, the gum on the card. Very good.
Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key.
That wasn't a particularly difficult puzzle. That was the way I need to solve it. I clearly have the answers. So, yeah.
The door was locked.
We found the key. Stop being pedantic. Go on, Stanley. In you come. Big Gimpy Limpus going on there.
This will do.
Glad it's up to
I
standard.
love your
I have to
detective
go,
douche
Monsieur.
guy emote as well,
One had
Ghost.
promised me the
It-
front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that.
Mm.
I needed to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery. Lang was sitting outside the cafe. He looked dazed.
Right, let's have a chat to Lane, shall we?
Hello, Monsieur
The
Lang.
douche. Plenty of idiots
Ah,
in this one.
the delectable Nicole Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
Such a snooze bag.
I managed to get chewing gum stuck on my press card.
What a bizarre turn of events.
That's what I thought. I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view. Authoritative.
Something like that.
Not from you,
The police have finished in the gallery.
Dylan.
We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable. More intimate. I might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
Maybe later. I have some things to do first.
Maybe next time,
This guy's a horrific scumbag.
What do you know about the owner of La Malédiction?
then. That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the owner.
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one. But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
Henri's death.
Get back in the office again.
Must be so very hard for you.
Definitely.
Yes, I shall miss him deeply. We had such a very special relationship. The loss is so hard to endure, even for a man of such inner strength as myself.
You mentioned a manifest. How would one get a look at that?
One might start in the office.
That's where Henri kept most of his paperwork.
About the gallery.
Of course, my dear. We can go there now, if you would like.
Yeah, why not?
That sounds great.
We can discuss my ordeal over a glass of champagne.
Please don't.
A cozy chat with Lane was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope if I wanted to get a look around the office. So, what are we waiting for?
This guy is just like vile in every way. Like, really, really mean. Not a pleasant dude.
After you, my dear.
What are you doing, chat? Hope you're having a nice time. I'm loving this. I could just sit and watch it. It's just like making a film of this would be properly cool. It'd be nice to have such a thing. I think they could probably roll all of these together in one film. But I think the first story alone, Do the Knights Templar, it's kind of a little bit similar to sort of Da Vinci Code. It's that sort of thing, but it'd make a good film. Oh, please don't do anyone on the couch.
You will be gentle with me, won't you?
Ah, the safe that we couldn't get into earlier on.
Oh, do call me Hector.
I couldn't touch the desk while Lane was there.
This beast. Beast mode, mother.
Lane hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of padding, who would? The only way to
under the
get hold
desk.
of it was to distract him.
Sitting under the desk. Like, get him hammered.
Monsieur Lane?
Hector, please.
That's what I would like. I would like to get a print screen. This at the moment for my thumbnail for YouTube. That's right there. Quite a good little picture, actually. Let's just exit this conversation quick. Oh, F1 to say. There we go. Nice. Got it? Sweet. Love a bit of G-Force. Shadow play. Ooh, pardon me.
So you really don't know who owns this app?
I'm sorry, my dear, I really don't.
Don't you think it's a bit awkward in here with so much of Henri looming over us?
Just ignore it, my dear.
Is there anything you can tell me about the painting?
It was an
This bottle of
absolute
champagne.
treat to come across it. A true undiscovered gem.
There is no denying it is a fantastic painting. What can you tell me about the religious significance?
Of course, there is a deep religious symbolism locked within the painting, too. Central to this must be the pantheon of saints.
Interesting. Get this.
Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
Champagne. Yeah.
But of course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
How do we distract this? Can we like tip it away? Can we tip it over him?
To new friends.
To love.
Oh, please. No, definitely.
Oh, mon Dieu, that is so cold!
Oops, silly me.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Love it.
I'll have to dry this off. Don't you worry, my dear.
Suited and fluted. Right, let's get to this folder.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there.
Le
It
Malediccio.
was. And next to it was the owner's name, Mr. Medowski. The police had obviously not spotted the folder. I put it back. I had what I needed for my story.
Nice. Get the hell out.
Lane, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
A little while later.
And I found out who claims to own La Malediccio. Some guy named Medovsky. Sounds Russian, right?
Does sound.
Medovsky, my God.
Who is he?
He's new on the old dark block. Fresh into London from Russia, with ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head. I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't afford for you to get hurt.
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's discuss it over lunch tomorrow.
Okay. But don't do anything more. See you tomorrow.
Ronnie didn't trust me on this story, but I wasn't going to let him give it to someone else. I was going to have to move fast.
Oh, here we go.
Come in.
Is George or Stanley? Oh, it's George.
Hi, George. Great to see you.
Hey,
You don't
George.
mind me just dropping in?
No, not at all. How are you getting on?
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Please let him out.
Yeah?
Just half
Well,
his
no,
stuff.
he wasn't. He accused me of trying to plant it, and then of being involved in Henri's death. Then he threw
See?
me into a cell.
Oh, that was nice of
He
him.
couldn't make a stick, of course, so he had to let me go this morning. But he's convinced I'm involved. So if I put a foot wrong, he'll nail me next time. But, hey, on the bright side, have I got a story for you?
Long story later.
Annette, the manager at Vera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name. Medovsky.
Hey, stream. How we doing, guys?
Medovsky. That's the same guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
Yeah.
What? He owns the painting and Vera Security? He
That's-
has to be the one behind this whole scam.
Interesting.
You're telling me.
Okay.
We have to be sure.
That's the guy that owns it. Is he not next door? Here comes Stanley.
What the?
This is so random.
I cannot sleep on that bed. It is too soft.
I still
Josh,
think this
is
guy
Senor
sounds like
Marquez.
Optimus Prime.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor Marquez is staying in the apartment across the hall.
Time to go, Autobots,
Apparently,
roll
he's
out!
the
It's a little bit
new
like
owner
that.
of La Malediccio.
My terrible impression of
What?
Optimus Prime, by the way.
I thought you said Medovsky.
This guy does it loads better.
Senor Marquez claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
Senor Marquez, could you show him the photograph?
I can't work out whether this dude is lying or not, to be honest. My brain's just sort of going, I just don't know. What's really interesting is you got the Malediccio in the background, dude, child, woman, some random statues.
A pair of statues stood on plinths on the mantelpiece. That's definitely La Malediccio hanging on the wall?
Yep,
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
I would say so. We got this
Who's
dude.
this?
My father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother.
Didn't he
But my father
put
was
this
not so lucky.
random gem thing around his neck? Because it's like this thing hanging in the middle literally looks like the gem. And then it's all a bit...
How can we prove this is you as a child?
The dates would tie up, George.
Who's this?
My mother, a good woman, a saint.
If the painting really was stolen during the 1930s, then this Medovsky guy has no legitimate claim to it. But how can I be sure that you're the boy in that picture?
I can prove it. Look at my father in the photograph. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me just before he died.
Yeah, we thought he...
This medallion has
Oh,
been in
wow.
our family for hundreds of years.
we did say, I just said, gave him the medallion. Wow.
It's definitely the same medallion.
It
A
is, yeah.
snake eating its own tail. And that's also on the painting.
It is the Ouroboros.
The what?
The Ouroboros. It is a sign of my people, my family, my faith. The Gnostics. My father was a Gnostic leader. La Maledicción is sacred to the Gnostics.
Interesting,
Hence
okay.
they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work, a thing of evil.
Ha! He would say that. Do not believe all you hear from the church. Whatever you think, the painting is mine.
Wow.
If Marquez was the true owner of Malediccio, then Medovsky had no legal claim to it. Might be tough to prove, but if I could, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance.
Yeah.
So, if the painting belongs to you, how did Medovsky get it?
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then, after the war, to Moscow. After that, it was lost, until now.
We need to talk to this Medovsky, but how do we find him?
Hey guys, if you are new to the stream, I see we've got a couple of people watching. Hope you are enjoying yourself. Don't forget to bang those follows down so you don't miss the next episode of Broken Sword or Fortnite or other stuff we do. But Broken Sword will always be every Wednesday, so bang those follows down. Much appreciated. Get all sorts of accolades on the screen as well, and you can chat. Don't be afraid to get involved with the chat. It's really good to hear from the stream. That's always exciting. Don't forget to get stuck
Hey,
in.
Nico?
Yes, Josh?
Right, what we're going to try and find out.
So let's go over what we know about the thief.
Okay, well, he had a distinctive tattoo on one arm.
Good.
And his helmet had Waterloo Motors across it.
We need to find this Waterloo Motors place.
let's go on.
For sure, but we said that a minute ago. We said that before.
We need to track down Waterloo Motors.
Yeah, we've said this.
Have you
now.
tried the internet?
I've been kind of busy.
Interview
Okay, let's have a look.
the computer. Oh, you're going to go straight to the phone, okay?
Waterloo Station, Battle of Waterloo, Waterloo Kebabs, Waterloo Sunset. Here we go. Waterloo Motors. It's a garage in London. I'll send the number to
Really?
your phone.
We're going to end up back in London. Okay, cool.
You said the thief had a tattoo.
Yeah.
On his arm, it was a skull and crossbones with headhunters written around it.
Stuff. What else do you need?
Nico,
Yes?
I have to say. Oh,
what do we know about this Medovsky character?
not a lot, unfortunately.
Ronnie said he was dangerous and very rich. He claims to be the owner of La Malediccio.
And appears to be the boss of Vera's security who were supposed to protect it. Now that kind of figures.
It
The best
is.
way to steal something is to get hired to look after it.
Oh, yeah.
Why steal a painting you already own?
We
Insurance
need to
payout.
talk to this guy.
To do that, we need to find him.
Insurance payout. Totally. Like, why burn down something you own? Because it's worth more knackered than hanging on a wall. Because you can never sell something like that, so you just got to knacker it up to do it. Okay.
I found the gun that Henri was shot with at Vera's security.
If Medovsky
I love the way we're
owns
just
the
having
Vera
this conversation with
security,
Stanley in the
it means
background.
that he must know the killer.
Well, it can't be Annette, but she has to be involved in some way.
Oh, she knows. I think Annette was maybe like using Lane to get into the office or something like that. So literally, Lane being the slag that he is, and Annette's just like buttered him up, and used her wily ways to get into the office, and then got him drunk because there's like loads of wine around. So like got him pissed, and then got in and cut the wires, something like that.
Insurance scam?
Yeah.
But then why kill Henri?
Probably
I
meant
get the
to.
impression that Henri was somehow involved.
It feels a little bit like that, especially what happened. The way he was like, "No, don't do," and then he.
So, Waterloo Motors is a garage in London. That's a surprise.
Yes, I sent you their phone number.
Right.
Here's the proof that Henri was involved in the robbery.
Interesting, but it doesn't help us find the killer.
No, it doesn't. Apart from
What
this,
do you think of this, Nico?
I'll try to talk about the Vera
I
security
think
next.
you have an insatiable habit for collecting things, George.
Oh, we do. Love it. Collect a few bits. We don't really need any of this other stuff. Let's have a quick.
Senor Marquez,
Yes,
with
Joe?
Stanley.
you mentioned the Gnostics. What can you tell me about him?
It is not important. A religious sect, that is all. My family were Gnostic. They were a peaceful, good...
Whenever we come across religious groups and cultures and beliefs in Broken Sword, it's never just, oh, it's a thing. No.
So,
It's always
La
a massive thing.
Maledicio belongs to your family.
Yes, it does.
It did. Once it was stolen, I did not believe I would ever see it again.
You must have been excited to see the painting again.
It was a miracle.
Miracle to see it again.
I found this completion note for the security work done at the gallery. They went against my recommendations.
And now my painting has been stolen.
Well, it was kind of stolen anyway, dude. Okay.
I found some evidence that ties Henri to the dodgy security company.
That doesn't surprise me. It sounds as though the whole thing was set up.
Sounds a little to me. I still think this dude is dodgy in general, though. Right.
Nico had finally upgraded her computer.
I just noticed it now looks remarkably like a Mac because it was a terrible old thing.
Nico's camera was pretty old. I wished she could afford a new one.
Quality photographer. Right, guys. On that note, we've done our usual, just over an hour. We like to keep these episodes not super long, so when we upload them to YouTube for later watching and other stuff, you guys can sit down and enjoy them without it taking the whole of your life if you haven't watched them live. So I do hope you are enjoying these brand new episodes of Broken Sword and the Serpent's Curse here on Twitch. Don't forget to follow if you haven't already, that way you'll never miss anything at all. I'm going to go and have some tea because I've been streaming Fortnite during the day and chilling out. We obviously streamed some Broken Sword this evening. We may end up playing some more games tomorrow, we'll see, but the only way you will find that out is obviously if you make sure you hit us up on Twitch, which is @MythicBooster. Make sure you put those follows down on Twitch, which will then let you know when we go live. And apart from that, guys, we will see you for more exciting Mythic Booster action on the Mythic Booster channel. And thank you so much for everyone in chat for your support, follows, comments. As always, it's great to have you here. You are what make this stream special. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time for more stuff. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.